But that's just the main page. That's just really, now you can live there, and obviously you can tweak an awful lot, but you have full editing. You have an edit page just like an Omnisphere, and so you can go very, very deep with this instrument. You've got full envelope control, you've got your envelope editing, and all of the complex kind of shapes, and so you can design all that kind of stuff. You've got a very powerful full-blown modulation matrix, LFOs, you've got the dual filters, so you're not limited by what's on the main page. You can really edit as much as you want. You also, of course, have all of the effects racks from Omnisphere and Stylus RMX. So you've got your amp modeling, distortions, wide variety of EQ and compressors, all kinds of unique effects, and all the effects can be modulated and learned to custom controls too. So we've got all those in there. And we've got the state-of-the-art context-sensitive browser. If you're familiar with Omnisphere, it has all the same advantages, shuffling, searching, and that really helps you find the sound that you need. So you have 8-part multi-timbrality. So instead of having to load the articulations separately in different instances, you can load them all in one instance. And you can put them on different channels if you want, sort of traditional multi-timbral. But what's more interesting is live mode. And we've got a new way of using live mode in Trilian. And it's really cool. The way it works is it's momentary. So when we've set it up so that I can very quickly switch articulations, and then when I let go of the key, then it comes back to the main articulation. So we'll start with... So you can do all of that very, very quickly, and it's a much faster way of switching, and you don't have to think about where everything is assigned. Yeah, you can just basically throw in an articulation, a special gliss, or that kind of thing. So that's a really cool new way to use live mode. And also you have stack mode, and so if you're a tweaker, you can create your own custom articulation switchings using velocity. You can change in different places on the keyboard and do crossfades and all that kind of stuff. So you can set up all that stuff if you want on your own. If you don't like the way we mapped it, you can map it yourself. So there's a lot of power here. All right, so we have the Omnisphere Arpeggiator also in Trilian. And so this is really cool because we can set up patterns. Let's take a listen to this one. So you can do that kind of thing. But what's really innovative about our arpeggiator is this feature called Gruvlok. I don't know if you've ever used it in Omnisphere, but it's really, really useful, especially when you're trying to sync to a groove with a different kind of feel. So let's listen to RMX. I'll take this groove. And now if we were to play it without Gruvlok, it sounds like this. Not quite. So all we have to do is drag the MIDI file from RMX to the arpeggiator in Trilian. And now we got and that'll work with any groove, any MIDI file that you have. And so that's really fun. So you can create patterns, and you can lock them in real time to RMX and to Omnisphere too. Thank you. Yeah. So that's really fun. So Trilian is also the first instrument to have core library integration with Omnisphere. And so this is really cool because what that means is that you can take the sounds from Trilian and use them inside Omnisphere. So you can take the sounds further if you want to put granular synthesis on your acoustic bass for some strange reason, you can do that. So here's an example of something that's really useful. I'll pull this up here. This is the Trilogy doubled fretless. And so I'll just load that in. And so now that sound is in Omnisphere. So it's now residing in there. And if I go to stack mode, what I've got here is I've layered an electric sitar and lap steel up on the top part of the keyboard, so you can, do all kinds of splits and stuff, and that's of course super useful. So check this out. I've got the fretless down here, and then here I've got the sitar. That's a little teeny example of what you can do. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So that's just a little, very quick, fast tour through the instrument, the software features and the interface features. And so in the next videos, let's get into the massive Trilian core library. Thanks a lot. All right. Thanks. Thanks a lot.